It is not difficult to see the effects of death. And when we see them and experience them, it's a reminder. Death is waiting for all of us. You may be older or you may be younger, but at some point you will feel its sting. Regardless of the color of your skin, it will find you. It will come for you whether you're male or female. You could have an abundance of money, or you might be living paycheck to paycheck. But this I know, for you are dust, and to dust you shall return.
Ash Wednesday is a sober reminder of the reality that we live in. For you are dust, and to dust you shall return. I'll be honest, as a pastor, Ash Wednesday is often very emotional for me. For the congregation that I proclaim the good news to, they come forward. And I have to say those words to them as I place ashes, marks of death upon their heads. You are dust, and to dust you shall return. What is it that I'm basically saying to them? Death is coming. It's coming for them. It's coming for me. It's coming for all of us. And it doesn't matter who you are, we can't stop it. Whenever we come to Ash Wednesday, I always have a picture of Ezekiel chapter 37 in my mind, where the prophet was led by the Lord to this valley of dried up bones. The scriptures say that there are bones on the surface all over the area. Can you imagine walking among the bones and having to see that sort of ugly sight? It's in the midst of that valley, though, that God asks Ezekiel an important question. He says, "O son of man, can these bones live?" Now, if it was me, I can tell you right now, I'd probably be shouting, "No way." Dried up, bleached bones? How can there be any life in them whatsoever? But Ezekiel, a better man than me, responds differently. He says, "Oh Lord, you know." And so the Lord tells Ezekiel to prophesy, meaning to speak the word of God. Tell these bones that I am going to breathe life into them. And sure enough, he prophesies, and the bones come together. He hears a rattling as they start to connect, and as tendons form and skin and flesh grow on these bones will now, yes, live. These things that were dead are now alive. O son of man, can these bones live? And God shows what his word is capable of doing. But what does that mean for us? See, when we come to Ash Wednesday, we really are saying, yes, we understand that in our sinfulness, we are like dried up bones. All of us have made mistakes. All of us have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We've cheated in some way. We've stolen. We've disrespected others. We've lusted. We've hurt with our words. All of us. Not just parishioners. Pastors too deserve the mark of death. Can these bones live? But see, that's the beauty of Ash Wednesday. While it certainly is a somber reality of death that's upon us, there's also a great proclamation. Because it's not just the mark of ashes that are on our foreheads, but we have another mark as well that shows us the God that we are returning to, repenting toward, a God of love and compassion. That's in the shape of a cross. A reminder that when sin did its worst, God did his best. Jesus took on flesh and bones and came for us. And while he lived a perfect life, didn't deserve to have the cross happen to him, yet it was for your sake and mine that Christ came, so that you and I could have life and have it to the fullest. Son of man, can these bones live? I don't think I need to answer that for you. because the cross and the empty grave have already declared it so.
This I know, for you are dust, and to dust you shall return. But Jesus brings life, even to dust and ashes. The mercy and forgiveness of Jesus covers you. It is his death and resurrection that has defeated death and its sting. So no matter who you are, whether you're older or younger, his grace is for you. Regardless of the color of your skin, his blood was shed for you. If you are male or female, he has died for you. If you have an abundance of money, or if you're living paycheck to paycheck, he has paid the ransom for you. His death, his life, his resurrection for you. O Son of Man, can these bones live? Yes. Yes, they can. Yes, they will. Thanks be to the work of God.